I love the sport, but you know, like a lot of people, they love things, but when they do it, it's like they're serious about it up until it's time to do it. Then it's like reverse. Like I don't know what goes on. It's that 2% in the back of their mind that overwhelms the rest of the purpose, you know. So I'm trying to be that example of stay focused on that little 2% that people aren't focused on. Don't get suckered into society of how they fix us to want to fail, you know. Like it's set up, this world is rigged for us to fail. Legit, man.
Yeah. I noticed, when I saw you, I noticed that, you know, even though I see a fighter, the way you're taking care of those other guys, I noticed coaching capabilities.
Oh, I have my own team.
No, oh, do you? Okay.
The new tough team, they're in Hawaii.
Now we're going through the life of a fighter.
Check them out.
Okay.
Let me show you my closet area. Well, I had my belts in here, but this is all my sponsored hats and whatnot. Even my seminar, let me show you this. This is my seminar that I put on for the youth, and it was promoting anti-bullying, purpose of life, and just like, you know, like leading instead of following, bringing back, putting my head down and then just swimming, you know, just fucking Michael Phelps, keep swimming, come up for air once in a while, but like, I said I go out about 2 years ago, I told myself I want to be, I always thought about the money just for my family, to give back to the people that I care about and to create opportunities, but I always wanted it for myself, you know. I always wanted to be something more. I always wanted to make my life worth as much. Like after I lost my brother, you know, like it seems like time is the most precious thing. Like, you know, you can't get a refund, you can't get a receipt, you can't get it back, nothing. Like I know people who took their life, you know, and like before I used to feel bad about it. Now I'm kind of upset because there's people fighting for their lives, you know, like. So now I try my best to live righteous, Pono, you know, like this is my team here, the new tough team. This guy is a jiu-jitsu guy, right here. He has 2 championship belts. I trained him within a year, no stand-up experience. I started doing jiu-jitsu in a school. He was there, same size as me, he's a blue belt. Cortez, within a year, he has 4 wins and 2 title fights. He was my personal partner, pretty much like my live punching bag. He was willing to, without knowing any striking, he was willing to strap up MMA gloves, shin guards, get in there and bang out with me for my title fights with no stand-up experience. He wanted to become an MMA fighter. I invited him, I told him, you know what, you want to come, I'll show you the ropes. This is what we're gonna do.
It does take a lot of mental toughness. I noticed that it's probably the dirty part of fighting, and everyone who sees from the outside thinks it's glamorous, it's beautiful. It gets down and dirty. And it takes a lot of mental toughness to do it.
I quit 4 times, 5 times. I quit. I told my wife, I won my first fight as an amateur. I lost 3 in a row. I got cocky. I overlooked the whole situation. I started thinking, and then the whole reverse psychology rule kind of mentally, I crumbled. I hit a mental block. I couldn't do things. I frustrated myself. I came in the best shape of my life a few times and still came out on the bottom. Why? Because of all the aspects. Health, you know, being in shape, training, perfecting the technique, coming in strong, coming in healthy, the weight cut, this, that, and not showing up mentally, you know, just little things like that. But there's times where I'm mentally strong, everything's good, but my weight cut, you know, it's like every little thing in fighting is you have to be there spiritually, mentally, physically, you know. You have to have it all, and the best way to do it is simplify, you know. Don't let it overwhelm you. I started to studying how my mind works, because I noticed that was my biggest problem, is me versus myself. Like any obstacle is always my own barrier, and just like with my dieting, you know, like I don't want to, but then I'm overlooking my main goal, right? I'm not keeping my eye on the prize. I'm like I want to get comfortable for that temporary time being, as opposed to seeing that long-term goal, keeping my eyes tunnel vision and just laser beam. But it's great. Ever since I've been here, I've been meeting super great people, and I believe like I'm here. I want all the people that I'm fucking with to be the baddest fucking people, you know. And I know that you want the same. You fucking came up to me, and that's the shit. I was like, yeah, that shit gives me chicken skin, because I want the same for everyone, you know. Like all the people that I'm fucking with, we're gonna make it. We got our foot in the door, you know. Like people, they don't hear it enough, and a little words can go a long way to me. It's just like keep people on the right track. We all keep each other, you know.
You know, when you were talking about simplifying things, how did you simplify your game? Did it take like support from other people, or was it you?
Well, what I did is I studied successful fighters for my manner. So one fighter I didn't really like him, being the fact that he beat one of the local boys, Max Holloway. Conor McGregor. I fucking hated him for that. I watched him fight again. I was like, okay, kudos, he won. And then he's cocky, he's super cocky, he talks all his shit and stuff, but I'm more than just, I'm a realist. I'll fucking put myself in every single fucking shoe before I just come up with a conclusion. And my thing is he's a smart fucking man. He's about business, he's about the fight game. And at the end of the day, like he said, it's nothing personal. It's business. He's trying to make his money. He's trying to make his living. It's entertainment. People want to see the drama. They want to see this. They want to see that. But the one thing I loved about him is he fucking believes so hard in himself. He didn't give a fuck about what anybody says. Sorry about all the swearing, man.
No, that's good. That's good. It's okay to be candid and be real. That's what people enjoy. This is the real nitty gritty, and I think people appreciate it. And with Conor McGregor, he kind of reminds me of Tito Ortiz back in the day.
Right.
Even though they have
Beach bad boy.
That's their persona, their business persona. But a lot of people in real life say, you know what, they're the most nicest guys ever.
Right. Exactly.
That's funny, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, they want great things for other people. They have a lot of Conor McGregor.
People are gonna judge you no matter fucking what. They're gonna hate you. They're gonna love you. But who the fuck is anybody else to tell you to think less of your fucking self? That's my biggest problem. Is I have the biggest problem of fearing of failing in front of everybody else, but that's like setting myself up for failure. That's like what everybody does. Is we all get tied into the fucking thing of worrying about what he's gonna think of if I do this. What is he gonna think if I mess up? Fuck everybody. That's what I got to the point of. What does Connor think? Fuck everybody. I'm here for me. I'm here for my family. If they don't mean nothing to me, it doesn't mean anything. Like it's whatever. I'm gonna be humble and be righteous inside and out, no matter what. That's not gonna change who you are. But that mentality of just like of focusing on what you're trying to become is greater than what everybody else thinks of you. And that's how I simplified it. Just like kindergarten when I started playing soccer, believe. My coaches told me believe. Every fucking sport, believe in yourself. We cannot teach heart. That I seem like the more older I grew up, the more I lost those little things. Started focusing on the technicalities, especially MMA. Oh, boxing. There's boxing. Oh, you gotta try your punch. You gotta bring it back to your face. You gotta move your head. Your stance is not right. This, that. Oh, judo. Oh, you gotta grab this. Oh, you gotta step in. Or wrestling. You cannot leave your hips out. You gotta shoot it. Jiu-jitsu. You cannot go fast. You cannot go strong. Everything contradicts each other some way or another. And it comes to where another one of my fucking greatest people that I look up to, Bruce Lee. The best fucking technique is to have no technique. You know what I mean? That's what he says. This is worse. The best technique is no technique. Why? Because you're free. You're not overwhelming yourself. You're just being you and what you know how to do. Of course you're gonna train it. Of course you're gonna drill like you're the best in a sport. Of course you're gonna critique. You're gonna always want to get better and better. But the thing is, you cannot overwhelm yourself with the process. You just gotta love it. Know where you stand, know where you are, know where you're trying to be, and like set yourself up. Like I'm trying to set myself up for greatness, like that's the whole thing.
How do you do that though? How do you free your mind like that? Because you were saying like you're not gonna care what the opponent does, because a lot of people do study other opponents a lot, and sometimes you don't put a lot of effort into yourself. Like Mayweather. Example is Mayweather. He always says that they gotta worry about what I do. I'm not gonna worry about what they do, because my assault is so good, or my defense or whatever is so good.
So how like there's a few things that like helps me like get rid of that it's kind of like it's like a doubt in your head, in your mind, pretty much, that a lot of people get. They start to doubt, and one of the biggest things is they're undertrained. They don't train hard enough. Of course, your conscience is telling you, fuck, you're insecure, you haven't trained hard enough. Did you do all the right things? Did you do this right? Did you do that right? But when you fill all those gaps in, you eat right, you train right, you're on schedule, you push yourself past the limits, you do everything you're supposed to. Those things make it easy. But another thing is just training. Put in the hard work. Like get in and go in there and fucking beat your ass in the gym. Get your ass beat in the gym. Be humble. Just don't limit yourself. Go in there and look like me. I came from a school where I was whooping everybody's ass in jiu-jitsu. To Dreiser's jiu-jitsu, where they have a world champion, at least 3 or 4 world champions in every single bracket, every single weight division, every single white belt, blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, world fucking champions. I get my ass handed to, like, here you go as a gift. About 20, 30 times a night. But being able to bite down and say, fuck it, let's go again. Let's do it. What did I do wrong? Okay, try again. What did I do wrong? Try it again. Well, just keep on keeping on. And being able to be unfazable and grow and humble through it is what keeps me